Hey guys, this is Sarah and Oz, and we're coming in for week 43. I'm pretty sure week 43. Update, looking a little bit crazy. Let's see, I started my journey on April the 26th, 2012, and weighing in at 357 pounds. The lowest I've seen is 187, or 176, I mean. This time last year I was 181. We got pregnant. And I wonder how long I can keep saying this time last year I was 181. Not very much longer. Found out we were pregnant January 4th. I gained quite a bit of weight. Last week I was 222.6, I'm pretty sure. And this week I am 222. That was actually earlier in the week. I haven't weighed in a couple days. So, yeah, this is not going to be a long video. What is that face? People are going to think you're just a crier. No. Because I don't have a whole lot to say. Just trying to hold the fort down. I'm trying to work out a couple days a week. And that is really going stressfully. I'm trying to squeeze it into the already busy schedule that we have, which is just being a stay-at-home mom. And I don't know why I'm saying just. That is a full-time job. Props to you guys who work full-time and or even part-time and are full-time moms on top of that. I don't know how you do it. It is a lot. It is a lot. And you know, I'm still struggling with being exhausted. My hormones are everywhere. And I'm just trying to make the right choices and dealing with you know, what is best for me and him right now. You know, I watched a couple videos this week, and one was was a Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works video. And it was the one that VSG Tanya did, who, by the way, is one of my most favorite people in the whole world. But anyways, and she was talking about people who she really feels like she didn't have a scientific, you know, she didn't have a background or any kind of degree or anything to say that this is why she thinks this. She's not an expert or anything. But that she feels like that people who were were fat as children have a greater sensitivity to carbs. I'm bringing that up to say I completely agree with that. And I think that's one of the reasons I'm struggling right now. As you guys know, and I've talked about many times in my videos, you know, in the 8th grade, I was 240 pounds, which cracks me up. That I'm so upset about my weight currently, which is 222, and I weigh less than I did in the 8th grade. Is that the 8th grade? 7th or 8th grade, something like that. My brain is just not what it used to be. So, you know, I always joke that I chunked up between the ages of 2 and 4. I was always a big kid, always. And I really think that I have a higher sensitivity to carbs, but at this point, there's not a whole super lot I can do about it because I have to have a pretty good amount of those in my diet just with the breastfeeding. And since we're exclusively pumping, I can't do anything to compromise the production of my milk because I don't produce as much as I probably should to keep up with his diet. When he has a really hungry day, we end up having to supplement, and I fear that's going to get worse, although here in a couple months, we're going to be able to eat something. So, but I do have hopes that hopefully maybe the milk may not producing as much will just kind of even out, you know, since he's going to start eating. What else? Portion control. Really working on that hard. Even this week when I haven't made the best choices in the world. I'm trying to get my portion control under control. I went for my yearly visit, and I asked her to do a bunch of blood work this week because, unfortunately, with me losing my job, or me quitting my job, and us changing insurances, I fear that going to my weight loss surgery at Vanderbilt, that appointment is going to be way more expensive than we can afford this year. I am almost positive my insurance is not going to cover it at all. I'm going to look into it. That appointment's not till May 1st. I'm going to call Vanderbilt and talk to them, see what they have to say. It will probably be cheaper for me to get blood work done locally than it will be there just this year. I don't want to miss that appointment. I think it's very, 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 very important to keep those up. At my surgery center, we only go once a year after you're out. And so I think that's important. You know, they all knew I was pregnant last year, and they were all wanting to see the baby. And so I don't know. I've talked to Ed about it, and, you know, he hasn't really said one way or the other. I'm sure he's going to make that decision. I just, for no more than they're going to tell me, I hate to spend, you know, $1,000 on a visit. I just don't know. And I don't know how much it's going to be. I'm going to call and check. I know the good thing is we do have insurance, and so we'll get the insurance rate, but it's still going to be out of pocket. So, because we have a pretty high deductible and no co-payments. So I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really completely decided and made my mind up. Something else I want to talk about. I said I didn't have anything to talk about. I've got like 5 things I want to talk about. Hair loss. I don't think I've discussed this. It is awful. It may be worse than when I initially had weight loss surgery. I mean, it's awful, guys. I keep showing everybody and taking pictures of how awful my hair loss is. I have huge balding spots, which you can't really see as bad today because of the way I've got my hair pulled over. I don't even have to have my hair pulled over. You can see through to my scalp just with my hair pulled back in a ponytail. It is awful. I did get it cut, which has helped. Not at all. And unfortunately, after you have a baby, your hormones are wacko, and you just lose a lot of hair. Coupled with the fact that, you know, my nutrition is still probably not 100% what it should be, just because of the weight loss surgery and the amount of food I can take in comparison to someone else. Although I typically eat fairly normal, it's just still I can't get in. I'm struggling to get 1,500 calories, so excuse me. Sorry. You know, sorry. I'm struggling to get 1,500 calories in a day, and then if I'm exclusively breastfeeding, you're burning the 500 of those. So that's the 1,000 calories, which is pretty good for a weight loss surgery patient. Not so great for a nursing mom. So, yeah, I'm struggling there. And there are days where I get more, but you know what? Those days are the days I'm eating like crap. So, yeah. The other thing I really want to discuss really quick, and something I have not talked about, but I watched Texas Danielle, and she's talked about it more than once, and I need to show you guys a body shot. I probably should do it today because I have on a really fitted top underneath this sweatshirt. It's very unflattering, so you could get a really good visual of what my body looks like, but my body is ridiculous. It is so different. It has changed so much with having a baby, and I already struggled with the new body I was in, so I feel like I am doubly struggling now. You know, most of my clothes don't fit. Well, that's not true. Some of my clothes still fit, but they don't fit the same. So I feel like I'm dressing a brand new body. And when I was this weight 2 years ago, I didn't look like this. My body didn't look like this. I was wearing a smaller size, and it's so weird. I don't want to say I'm more womanly. It's just so weird. My body's just shaped so different. And so I struggle physically in clothes, and I struggle with that mentally. So it's just having a baby is a real game changer. So I just want to say that, I mean, I wouldn't trade him or the experience of having a baby for anything in the world. So don't get me wrong. Don't hear me, because that's what this journey was all about, was being a mom. So don't get me wrong when you hear me say this, but the mental game of it all has been so much harder than I anticipated. You know, I honestly thought, oh, we'll get pregnant. If we get pregnant, you know, if we get the chance to have a baby, it'll all be gravy after that. You know, I'll just be so thankful to be in the body I'm in, and I am all those things, but it's just so much harder than I honestly thought that it was going to be. So anyways, let me see if I can back up what I can do to show you. We'll see. I don't know. I've got a baby in my hand, and I have a sweatshirt on. So this is probably not going to happen. That's right. That's my dishwasher. I can move it out of the way. So this is me at 222 pounds. You probably can't tell. Look at my pants. So I have on this really unattractive sweatshirt. My boobs should be here, They're not, because they're in a really unsupported bra because of the breastfeeding. Because I'm wearing that nursing bra that doesn't have any, not nursing, but lactate pump bra. So I always still have this fat roll that I had, but this down here, I don't know if you can tell, is so much bigger than it ever was before. And you're going to look at this and think, I don't look that much different. Oh, this. You see this? This. What is that? It's like I have an apron belly that I never had. So, yeah. I wear a lot of loose things. A lot of like leggings and big tops, which thankfully is still in. Yeah, so that's where we are. I don't know if you can really get a great view. I will try to post a video sometime soon, maybe with a better body shot on it. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for week 43. I honestly was planning on doing a giveaway. I planned on doing a giveaway when I got to 500 subscribers, and I've had those for a while. But I want to do a giveaway to kind of help me out with something. Turns out, I thought I was getting paid one more time for my job. And so I was like, I'll do that with that last paycheck. Yeah. So I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. The giveaway was probably going to be like a $25 gift certificate to somebody's choice place, like Walmart or GNC or wherever you chose that you wanted it from. I still may do that. It may just be like 15 or 20 bucks. So, yeah, that's where we are. And, you know, other than just being really tired and not knowing who I am exactly, it's just so funny because I was struggling so much. I know you guys probably remember last year in like November, December with recognizing who I was. I didn't know who I was. I'd look at pictures and not recognize myself. I felt so different. And I was so skinny, and I just didn't realize how small I was. And I just did not feel like myself. I just kept looking in the mirror and not knowing who I was, not recognizing my face. Videos, pictures, it just was so weird. And so often I watch newbies or not even, well, people that are, you know, maybe a year out, and that's how they feel. I was so big it took a little longer than a year. But they feel that, and I want to reach out to them all the time because I know that feeling. I remember that feeling. And so, you know, when you're pregnant, you don't really feel like yourself because you're just pregnant. There's no better way to explain that. I actually enjoyed being pregnant. I kind of miss having little baby Kix, although I'm very blessed to have him here now and to be healthy and happy as he is. But yeah, and so then after being pregnant, I'm now in this body. I don't know. It's a work in progress, and I know that I have, you know, it's not written in stone saying you got to be this certain way by this certain time. I just have my own mental challenges and goals of what I'd like to see. Regardless if I go to my appointment in May, by May 1st, I would like to lose 30 pounds. It is not looking like that's going to happen unless weight just starts dropping off. And you know, honestly, maybe if I keep my calories up, that can happen. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, guys. So hopefully later in the week, I'll come to you maybe with a giveaway. If not, I will always see you on Tip and Trick Tuesday. Bye.